with allies like that, he needs liberals.
Yeah.
And I am very concerned about that, where your appearance yesterday.
Well, it's a legitimate question, but remember the specific question I was asked. Would you pass a bill that was unpopular and not accepted by the American people? Now, that's what we just saw Obama do. The country was opposed to Obamacare. Every poll was opposed to Obamacare. He lost Massachusetts. He lost Teddy Kennedy's seat on a health care issue. Did he stop and say, oh, the American people are trying to talk to me? No. He rammed it through. And I think one of the things that's going to cost him the presidency is the anger the American people have.
Yeah.
That he rammed it through. So I was asking for a very specific question. I know Paul's a little bit irritated with me. Paul's a good friend. Clist and I have known him for years. I think he's one of the smartest people in American politics. I wrote an entire column praising his budget. I think it's courageous. I think it's smart. But I also think the most dangerous thing he's dealing with is Medicare, because it's every person. And I think that Republicans ought to go slow. They ought to go out to the country. They ought to listen carefully. They ought to modify it as needed to make sure that by the time it comes to a vote, it's popular. When we passed welfare reform, the largest entitlement reform in your lifetime, we had 92% support among the American people. We had 88% of people on welfare who supported it. We got half the Democrats to vote for it. And my only point yesterday was, don't rush in and try to pass something people don't understand when it's an issue so large that it's in every single person's life. And it may not have been artfully said. I'm very happy to work with Paul. I helped found the Center for Health Transformation. We can write a Medicare bill, I believe, that offers better Medicare with better choices, with better outcomes at lower cost. But it is complicated, and it's not something you should try to rush through. It's something you should carefully think through in public with lots of input from the American people. That's what I was trying to say.
I'll make one quick
Yeah.
comment. You said something on the TV the other day that was just terrific.